Hello everybody and welcome to the Just Play Stellaris with the MegaCorp expansion, where we first made our first branch office in this new League of Wyong capital city. It cost us a lot of money, but we're gonna see if that works out. I can't wait. Also, we are addressing hopefully our food problems.
Built something.
And now have a wormhole at least within our systems. I mean, they can be dangerous as well, but our main systems are at least blocked off by this defense fortress over there. So that should be swell. In the meantime, we are just gradually expanding. I do still want to go towards this direction. And Sep Prime just finished another building. And hopefully we'll get more people doing farming jobs here soon. Pop growth will be there in just a couple of months, and that should put us in a positives once again for food production, I hope. We are now over our empire size, which means technology costs will increase a little bit, tradition adoption costs as well, campaign costs, leader upkeep, and leader costs. So we want to slow our roll on building more expansion, like in these kinds of systems, which is sad because I do want to explore more and capture some more of it. But for now, we're gonna just wait a little bit. Are there any more systems that are already within our territory that need some upgrading? Actually, yes. We can build a... Oh, we are already building a research station here? Yeah, we are already building a research station there. So this is our empire size for now, until some later time. This construction ship, why don't you just hang out at our super safe space station base? And our income is good, our minerals are good. I am quite happy still with our allies. It's not amazing, but it's good enough for now. And yeah, I think we are fine. Nano sand. The production crew is excited to report an unexpected find on the surface of Via Nita 3. Not only are there plentiful sand dunes on the planet composed of rare metals, granulite, the sand itself is almost entirely composed of countless broken nanites. These microscopic machines are millions of years old, their structure degraded far beyond any chance of reactivation. While we cannot determine a source of origin for these nanomachines, the society that created them must have been high technologically advanced. The science officer postulates that the nanites might have been used to terraform the surface millions of years ago. Interesting. It's a tundra world and a desert world. I mean, there are some worlds that are okay for settlement. And settling a world itself doesn't really give us a lot of empire size modifier stuff. But the districts do. So we're gonna hold off. It's mostly the systems. The systems give like 2 empire size increase for every system that you get into. Also branch offices, but that's fine, I guess. I just like messing around with that. We'll see what we get. And I think Sep Prime just grew a pop, which of course became a farmer. There are some negative migration costs there, but I think this should run perfectly
Resource
fine.
scan complete.
And now that we have a lot of minerals, we can take a look at what we want to build in other places. This one is fine, we're fine, we're more than fine. We're actually pretty good as well. Yeah, Sep Prime has some open work slots, more than enough. You could use some extra, but not that much. In this colony, yeah, you could definitely have some. So happiness and migration pool is high here. Natural beauty, newfound colony, high stability, everything makes you... people want to settle here. The odd factory is also really interesting. We have somebody working there already and just produced 5 because it's a Gaia world, plus 10. High stability, and because we're weak, a little bit less. So there's 5 coming just from this planet alone. I'm gonna build a city district here because we need some housing as well.
Construction complete.
And I think we have pretty much everything within our borders right now settled up. Are we taking advantage of all our trade opportunities? Well, not this one. But there is like a whole piece of trade value that we can capture over here, so we'll have to see how we're going to do that later. And we have elections again. I think we just gonna go with whatever they give us. And that is the previous governor of Alaria has become the new ruler. Which is okay. She's not amazing. That does mean we probably are in the market for a new ruler. No, apparently not. Let me see the sectors. No, well, we have one open, and that's the new sector that we claimed, the Castra Prime one, over here. We can get one there, I suppose, but we might also want to save up some energy credits and see if we can infiltrate the Wyong, League of Wyong some more with our branch offices. So we have a beautiful branch office here that gives us 7.1 office value. And it also gives us 6 for every research category. And we can see that they have quite some crime problems. That's 57% of crime at the planet right as it is now. That's beautiful. I like that. I want to have more of that, please. Thank you. You are still researching over here, and we can get a new tradition. I think we want to have data bank uplinks. I think a lot of our science is coming from the research stations, and a 10% increase to that is better than the leader cap level, I think. Because do we have leaders at the cap level? We do not. So that's fine for now. Get the datacom uplinks. Yes. And hopefully we can see this go up a little bit. I didn't check what it was before, unfortunately.
This tech had better generate some revenue.
We got about 6 extra, I think. And we can now get crystal mines and exploit the rare crystals. Mining these crystals without damaging or even destroying them is an extremely delicate process. It requires advanced equipment capable of pinpoint precision. Awesome. And we also can get the mode harvesting trap. You can see that we have a little bit higher cost because of our empire size. It's only 36. That's fine. That it makes every tech about a month more expensive. That should be okay-ish. But we definitely want mode stabilization so we can mine that resource as well. I send you directly here to build a mining station so we can finally profit off some rare crystals. How is our empire
generate some revenue?
We have quite we have 40 cohesion, about 5 from base, 23 from own system, 12 from upgraded start bases, and there are a couple of isolated systems, like this one is definitely bringing our cohesion down a lot, but we are still fine with what we have now, so we don't worry about that too much. For this, I think we should go with the new hyperlane tech. That should be really good. Oh, we can almost get our planetary capital. I am excited about that one.
Anomaly found. Hey, can we monetize this?
We get an insult from the Gore Swarm. Yes, we don't like you either. And I was thinking, maybe we should bring some robots over here. I know we specialized them on mining, which apparently was a really bad choice because they are
Wow, we really hit this tech out of the ballpark.
primarily doing the farming jobs. Yeah, planetary capital. Alright. Can we get something? Well, this one will give us quite a bit of trade value. We have a specialized trade hub that can benefit from this upworld trading company. It gives +2 trade value for each trade hub in there. That's 4. That gives us 8 extra trade value. I like that the best, I think, from this. Although I also like pop growth and the living state for the faction influence gain. But this is probably the best for now. And if we just had made our
Resource scan complete.
the kind that went for agriculture, then, well, maybe that would have been better. But that's hindsight, and that's 2020. Soth is not a planet at all, but a sophisticated 3D projection. At its center is a projector that generates an energy field simulating a biological body and gravity well so convincingly that our senses mistook it for an actual planet. Producing the anomalous data, we can only speculate as why someone would go to the trouble of faking the presence of a planetary body at this location. Sadly, the projector did not survive our experiments. Well, that's sad.
Construction complete.
What do we construct? Oh, right, we built some housing. Oh, and we can upgrade, of course, our capital building. We should do that. So, right now, it's 2 enforcers job, 8 housing, 8 amenities, and 3 executives. Oh no, that's the upgraded one? Yeah, that's the upgraded one. 1 enforcer job, 5 housing, 5 amenities, 2 executives. So that's a pretty good upgrade, I would say. Let's go for planetary capital.
Prospect analyzed.
Are you going somewhere now? No, you're not. So let's survey this system and after that go for automatic exploration. I didn't click it. Now I did. So that means the construction ships will be pretty much doing not that many things at the moment. But that's okay. They will have their time to shine someday later again. But just not now. Yeah, still -8 food. We might actually need to buy some
Construction
food.
complete.
Well, this one is almost there. But last time I also thought that that would fix all our food problems. How many food do you produce per person? 10.1. That's pretty good. So it should be pretty much... Oh no, a governor has died. Let's take a look. It's a SEP Prime governor. Well, let's see if we can get a new one. Crime, experience gain, or leader cost. I am going for the experience gain one, and let's get another one that goes for clear blockers or crime. Let's go for the crime one as well. SEP Prime and like none of we actually have some criminality here from Pops. So why don't we give this sector the crime governor, and we give this sector the experience gain governor. That should help. Now we don't have any crime anymore. I mean, we are lacking some amenities here as well. But this one is almost upgrading from a colony, so we shouldn't be too much worried about it. Of course, our food went up again. We got a new worker on SEP Prime, so that should help counteract that a little bit, I assume. Yeah, we're at -2 now. Yeah, that probably means that we do need to buy some extra food from the market. In the meantime, just build an agricultural district. Oh, and we are quite rich, so show us what you got. Behold Fortune's favor, our most trusted guardship. She was chosen by the goddess herself to escort our blessed cargo across the galaxy and has thwarted many a blasphemer in her day. Pirates, infidels, monsters of the void, all who interfere with Numia's divine path. Yet she is almost as good as new. Yes, she has served Fortune well, and now for a modest donation she may also serve you. As always, we can get a cruiser. We don't even have destroyer tech yet. We might get a cruiser with their technology. Let's wait a little bit. Maybe they stay long enough in our system that we can get the cash naturally, because we're not that far short. And if not, then we might be going to sell some minerals or something like that. Because we're making bank on the minerals like there is no tomorrow. And that also is going to lead me to probably establish some branch offices, just for the fact that we will be able to get some food and stuff from that as well. Even though the branch office is probably
colony established.
Amazing.
High five.
So we have a colony over here. I will start with, I think, a district, a city district. Gives us a job, some extra housing. Will work for a while. It also means we are now in a negative consumer goods. Something we have to work on as well when the next building slot comes up.
Boom. We built something.
Our Starbase in the Alar system reports that the coalition base fleet has evacuated and abandoned a descript ship, now in unstable orbit around the system's central star. We could get a lot of consumer good out of it. Or we can try and search the abandoned ship and see what we come up with. I mean, we are kind of gamblers, so I think we're gonna go with this one.
Log updated.
What do we need? A construction ship. Well, we have one relatively close by that can do the job.
Planetary exploitation
and we have
forecast
more than
complete.
enough time for that. There's a continental world that I would like to have, actually. At least, I think. Unless there are some horrendous modifiers here. Nope, it's just a pretty good, stable continental world. But going that far is
Anomaly
probably
detected.
not smart. Ooh. This cursory scan of the planet's surface reveals a weak signal pulsing into the darkness of space. It is a level 5 anomaly, but just go and research it, see what you can find. As for you, I'm gonna put you on automatic exploration, which puts you towards here. Well, actually, go survey this system and then automatic exploration. No, I didn't click it again. And then automatic exploration. Because you are doing your due diligence over here. Is it at the tomb world? No, it's not at the tomb world itself where the anomaly was.
Imagine the profit margins on this tech.
Off-world trading company, that's something we can build. And of this. Less crime and more amenities sounds good. Tall blockers is not necessary, and the lifespan is useful. Well, probably not as much as the crime decrease and amenities increase, especially the amenities part of that. Where is our construction ship? You're over there. I'm gonna station you in this system because our mode tech is almost done and we want to improve
Log
that.
updated.
Alright, the birth of the galactic market. The customers, clients and groups of the galaxy at long last seem ready to accept a quasi-centralized platform for deregulated mid-scale international commerce. We can promote one of our worlds to play host in this commercial hub to maximize potential revenue. Unlocks the decision, nominate the Galactic Market Hub, begins founding the Galactic Market event chain. Let commerce flow. And one of our governors is corrupt. Oh no. What does that do for us? Adaptable, righteous. You are corrupt. That gives us extra crime in the Laria system. Is that a problem? No crime, no crime. Some crime, no crime. And it is annoying. But you also have unemployed pops at the moment. What we're going to do here is probably just build a generator district. And I'm gonna think what we want to do with this governor of crime stays problem. Over here, I think we are going with some civilian industries, so we can get some extra consumer goods. Oh right, and we want to nominate a galactic market. I think our capital has the highest trade value of all of our systems. It has a higher trade value than any system that we have encountered so far. So we're gonna go to Alaria and go to decisions, and then we're gonna say galactic market hub nomination. Nominate this planet as a trade hub candidate for the coalescing galactic market. Applies a base marketplace competitive rating modifier to the planet according to its local condition. The better the rating, the more likely the planet will play host to the future galactic market. Being nexus of galactic trade is a position as prestigious as it is profitable. The market is fickle, but with enough incentives, we might be able to lure the big players to establish themselves on this planet. Alright, so now we are adequate in our standing. Is there anything that we could say? Yeah, we can boost our nomination bit with reduced administrative overhead, special economic zones, and bribes. We're gonna hold off on that for now, but we might want to do that in the future. Just maybe one of them, maybe more. I'm not sure. The signal originated from the remains of an antenna-like structure. Exploratory probes were dispatched from the Elamano di Prodigal to the surface to investigate the matter more closely. What the science officer found was a cavernous vault that, while easily pried open, was evidently the last safe house and refuge of some long-dead race of aliens. While reasonably technologically advanced, it seems they never reached for the stars and perished to some planet-wide natural disaster. The vault is immense, housing thousands upon thousands of black boxes that the Prodigal has determined to be data storage devices.
Log updated.
Let's take a look. Well, there is a tomb world here, but I don't think it was on the tomb world, was it? The tomb world is over here. This is just a barren planet. Do the research project, and then continue with your scanning stuff.
Another bleeding-edge technology discovered.
Technologies. Better hyperdrives. Ooh, experimental subspace navigation. Solitary science ships can break out of the naturally occurring hyperlinks and attempt to navigate to known but otherwise unreachable destinations. That sounds really cool, but also really dangerous. Plus, there is more than enough for us to explore by the hyperlane paths as they are right now. Oh, that's a Caravanseer's home place. So I don't think we want that. The fire control seems to be interesting. Just increases chance to hit. On the nuclear reactor, I think we're gonna go with the nuclear reactor. It fits with his expertise, so let's go with that. And what do we finish here? Oh, the modes harvesting. Excellent. Do we want a mega fortress then? Well, the upkeep also is one of those modes, so not maybe the best thing. And it is for alloys. Now we do also have civilian factories that could use upgrading and stuff like that. Because you have civilian industries. And they just require the crystals. We might need to look into that. Because that is way more space efficient. But we only get one of those crystals every month. I think we're gonna go with the gas extraction wells, even though we haven't found any resources yet. But we will see what we can do with that. But that's gonna be the end of this episode. Next episode, we're gonna take a look at promoting our galactic market a little bit more in our system, and see what we can swing. Perhaps some more branch offices here. I do like the 55% crime over here, and I will spread that to all of their systems. Let's see if we can make them crumble under some criminal enterprises. But that's all gonna be in the next episode. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.